now I wanted to pull up some of the videos that I wanted to watch. The first one is Tectone's. I'm gonna do the Tectone one, then the Kazuha build, and then we'll look at all of the brand new leaks that just came out. That's the most hyped for these banners. I am so hyped. You got 90 mins. You gotta head to work. Okay. Well, yeah. This one's only 11 minutes, and then all of like the leak videos, they're all like a minute long. And then once I finish all the videos, then I'll be doing the account review for Riku. So, just so you don't think you're getting bored. Okay, no, you're fine. Alright, let me pause the music. Alright, so, the title of his video, My Reaction to the Genshin Impact Leak Controversy. And you can't see the thumbnail, but I guess people are calling MiHoYo racist.
Okay, so Hero Head made a video on it. Genshin Twitter loses it over Sumeru character reveals. Hoyoverse is racist. The Sumeru characters are so white. Okay.
There's reason.
All right. I'm invested. Let's see what happened this time.
Interesting.
Okay.
Been some leaks for Sumeru characters in Genshin Impact. I won't be showing the leaks in this video as some people don't want to see the leaks, and if you do want to see them, you can find them at places like our Genshin leaks. Also, I don't think Hoyoverse wants me showing the leaks,
Sumeru
so
is
there's
in
that too. Not trying to get
Immigration
caught up
Nation
in
now?
a litigation over this. However, we're here today because there's news. As you can see, I've got a lot of people tagging me. To be quite frank, I'm not going to go.
Well, like, apart from Jin Yan, are there any other, like, darker skin characters? They used to went to Sumeru and studied there for many years. People travel the world to stay there.
Through all of it, there's like 50 different tags I've had this morning. For example, as you can see with Timid Fencer here, essentially people are upset at the Sumeru characters for not being dark-skinned enough, saying it's offensive to Arabs or something. However, as Timid Fencer points out, they're an Arab and they...
Wait, why is it specifically bad for Arabs? Wait, but I'm an Arab and I absolutely love a design. This is the kind of design I was hoping to see. But QRT is also talking about how this is Orientalist. Oh, no. He's not mad. He's just saying that, like, he's a darker skinned like person and he doesn't care. Yeah, no, like, I'm Mexican and I don't, like, I'm not just like, oh man, I hope MiHoYo puts in some Mexicans. It's like, no, like, I don't care.
Situation where people try to get offended on behalf
I'm used to
of
anime.
people that literally don't care. If so, it's hilarious how we now have a list of groups that part of.
I'm pretty sure there might be darker NPCs.
It's happened before with Chinese.
Dude, I don't get this shit at all. Like, hey, bro, maybe that's the white in me, you know? Because I've been told over and over again by Twitter that because I'm white, I'm ignorant, and that I'm a fucking moron.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, and is Sumeru supposed to be based on Egypt? Actually, I could see that. I can definitely see that. But no, like, yeah, you could definitely call him fatphobic, and it's just like, dude, like, you can. There's so many different things that you can call them.
And I'll
like,
never understand.
Oh, they're it's like disablest or something like that, because there's no like, or like disabled
anything outside of my own
characters
head,
on there.
but maybe we'll get through this one day. But I find it really weird how if I complain about the game state and wanting the game to improve,
yeah, no,
I'm called
exactly,
a cringe lord. But then people can rally en masse and being told that Genshin Impact's creative integrity and their designs for their characters are wrong because they're too white for other people's taste, which I don't know. It's just a little bit, it's a little bit confusing in my opinion.
People, Russian people, Indonesian people, and now Arabic people.
Yeah.
We've also got bonus entertainment.
Okay, Chad, am I ignorant? Am I ignorant? Type 1 if you give a fuck about this. Type 2 if you don't give a fuck about this at all. I'm wondering if this is just me. Okay. Two.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Personally, it's characters in a video game, but all right. I mean, I'm all right. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and carry on here.
From the various people upset at people who tagged me. For example, Cindered Sin responds to Timid Fencer here, posting this image and saying that he's just that sort of person, apparently.
Dick
you're welcome to say that,
right.
Cindered Sin. Ultimately, you're just upset that I got tagged, and that's just gonna...
I mean, I get it, kinda. I mean, I don't know. I was upset that Ito wasn't jacked enough. Like, the motherfucker has noodle arms, swinging a big ass, like 800-pound sword. Like, okay, I get it, you know? But I don't know, dog. What if they just don't leave their house or some shit? I mean, I don't know. I guess they should take.
Yeah, but that is really anime, where, like, you know, the main character has like a super, super heavy sword, but like they're all skinny. Except, okay, I just finished watching Black Clover, and oh my god, I love Asta. He is so freaking awesome, and he's actually jacked as fuck, and he has a big ass sword, and it actually makes sense that he's one of the only ones who can actually swing the sword because of how much he works out and how fucking thick he is. Hey, I have relatively decent sized arms. They're like, they're okay. They could be better, but they also could be, I guess, a lot worse. I didn't work out today. I just saunaed, so I don't got the pump. But regardless, yeah, no, Asta, like, he's the only, like, MC who is puts a huge focus on, like, working out and being completely jacked, so he can actually swing around this big ass heavy sword. Unlike one like Sword Art Online, where, you know, Kirito has two apparently ridiculously heavy swords, and he's got the little, like, noodly arms just flinging them around.
And more in a desert, but like, I mean, what if all they do is play Fortnite in their rooms? They're never exposed directly to the sun. I don't know.
Gonna be our amusement, so stay mad. Here's another example where someone tags me and gets a response like this. And here's yet another example. Let me emphasize that this happens so much. If I were to show you all of the examples, we'd probably have like a 20-hour video. And once again, thank you all for the tags. And if I may now direct your attention to this tweet that I was tagged on, where we have a tweet with over 800 likes. In the tweet, Reo-sama says,
"Shut up. Don't speak about my country/region's race or color or culture. Some of us are pale as heck and some of us are dark as heck. Don't speak about my culture or some not."
Oh yeah, so that is actually a very good point. So an old family friend, she used to be my Spanish teacher. She's from Spain, and I'm darker than her. Like, and she's full Spanish, and it's like, people don't understand that, like, even whenever it comes to, you know, Mexicans, Spanish, you know, Argentinians, all these different colors, like, some of them look white as fuck. Like, you could not tell that they were not full, or you would think that they would be just full white. But yeah, no, it's crazy. You're from Cuba? Hey, what's going on, Hydro? Happy 4th of July. You're white as fuck, most people say when you're Cuban. Ask me why you ain't black. Yeah, no, like, it's crazy how, like, people they just don't, I guess, understand that it really depends on, like, you know, where you're from and, like, how much sun you're actually getting. Like, and then, like, my dad, for instance, he's full as white as you can get, but he looks like just straight, almost just, I mean, 3 or 4 times darker than me. And it's crazy. Just because he's outside 24/7.
Such things, the Sumeru characters are fine as heck.
Rayo also including these images along with their take, so they're responding to tweets like these again, as you already know, where people are essentially saying that it's
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I might get a lot of hate for this. I think white people are pretty okay. I know it's a very hot take.
What? What did he just say? He's walking on a tightrope now.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being white, personally. Maybe one of y'all can explain to me what is wrong with being white. Maybe one day I'll get it eventually. But yeah, that's just kind of where I stand right now.
Canceled.
Maybe this video will change my mind and maybe I'll get it soon. But yeah, I feel like it's okay.
Offensive of Hoyoverse to make these characters so light-skinned. And if you've been around the channel for a while now, or even just a handful
One
of
brown
years,
person
really,
per
you'll know that
country.
this is not actually the first time we've covered people upset at Sumeru. Now, even months ago, people were already getting upset. Now, look, I can understand that some people want more darker-skinned characters in the game. Heck,
I mean, yeah, same. But I'm not gonna just call Hoyoverse a bunch of fucking race.
Are there any darker skin colors besides Jin Yan on the playable roster? No, that he doesn't count. No. No. She could be. She's like. No, I think it's just like makeup. Yep, Jin Yan. And it's funny how they give her the stereotypical like Texian accent. It's so funny. And I'm from Texas, and I find that pretty offensive. All right, like, so what if I can't read? Don't call me out for it. Here we go.
Racist, homophobic, whitewashing motherfuckers because I don't get what I want right now. You know? I mean, sure. Equal representation of all skin colors is super important. But
yeah.
I mean, hey guys, we're only in what, 2.7 out of a game that's probably going to be like 12.5 before they don't have enough funding from the Raiden Shogun rerun banner 4 months ago. You know?
Want more buff dudes in the game. And I have no objection to getting darker skinned characters in the game. Let's combine both. Let's get a darker skinned buff dude. That would be sick. I think the actual problem.
Hey, they could add me into the game. Could you imagine?
Yeah, they don't get what they want, so they just start slinging out insults.
I will straight up be Mihoyo's like butt boy if they turn me into a character into the game.
Constantly in order to fucking try to elicit a response. Fucking homophobic, transphobic, pedophile, fucking racist, all the fucking colors I don't need to say. They just make up bullshit. It's like this every other fucking day, bro. And it's never gonna get better. It's never gonna get better. Okay? It'll literally never get better. It's because people are too afraid to fucking say anything. It's so cringe. It's so fucking cringe. Like, just nobody wants to deal with it, right? It's just a bunch of little fucking kids Googling, what's some fucked up word I can call people I don't know on the internet. And they just fucking slap in the whole thesaurus.
Just call them Twitter police. Anyways, while I understand their wants, when these Twitter police in the Genshin fandom get all outraged, saying,
yeah, I get what they want too, but it's the way they go about it to get what they want, which is fucking ridiculous, right? I mean, think about the shit they fucking called me because they didn't want me to be the fucking popular guy. So they just labeled me all this fucking bullshit. It's so crungo.
Racist, making prejudicial remarks about the color of people's skin, etc., etc.
It's so fucking cringe, man.
At that point, I could care less about what they want, and the entire situation just becomes one of comedy and amusement. It's like when those same sort of people made the hashtag boycott Genshin in 2021, and literally none of them actually boycott the game, and their movement failed instantly.
Was that actually a
none
movement?
Of these people follow through on their words at all, right? None of these people follow through at all because they know what they're saying has zero merit.
Here's another example where this person gets almost 700 likes for editing this character. I'm not going to show the character again because of leaks and all that, but they essentially made the skin darker, and they said, enough, this is better. It's the whole attitude where people are like, oh, I improved it, or oh, I fixed it, or oh, this is better, where it just makes them come off as very egotistical and unlikable. I'll end with one more example here. Check this out. This person responds to Zenya's
boycott due to the anniversary rewards,
and they make this.
What were they?
It's literally been like this since fucking day one, chat.
Oh wait, wasn't that the event that y'all were telling me where like you actually had to use like resin to
I can't tell you how many times people have come to my
from
channel or come to my Twitch stream and said, let me recommend you one of the non-white creators. It's insane. It's insane how much Genshin hates white people.
You know, I could take Tectone's spot because skin color, it would work. So, if he's open to it...
Dude, worse, I'm married to a white person. So I'm 2 for 1-ing right now. But dear God, man.
2 for 1.
The amount of times I felt guilty being white just by existing in this Genshin community is so beyond fucking crungo, I don't even know what to say.
Statement about the characters. And that person gets a response from this other person, Aaron, who says,
right? For frick's sake. Also the amount of little incels stuck back in 2016 who want to call for hero hay or whatever other wannabe anti...
who call for hero hey? I don't know what that means.
IS to the J and W they pray to. Absolutely bonkers. But it's no surprise they're more committed to racist pandering for the money than being respectful.
It's like, hold up a second. We're here talking about breaking current news, stuff that's literally going on as I speak.
Okay, hold up.
And another thing that I just realized is not only is Yin Yan the only darker skinned character, but she's also the only one who has a very specific accent. Which is interesting because no other character has an accent. They all sound the exact same, but she is the only one who actually has an accent. And it's the like I said, the stereotypical Southern accent. So maybe there should be an Australian accent.
No.
I actually would love that.
I saw.
And they have to get
somebody
Gordon
say
Ramsay
something
to
no
to
way,
do the
it's the community.
or
it has to
not
just be a
Ramsay,
loud
but
minority.
he has to do
right?
the British
Why
one.
do y'all act
But,
like the loud minority
what's his name?
isn't part of
Oh, I'm trying to think of this actor's name. I can't think of him, but he's Australian. I can't
the
remember.
community? Why do we say, "Oh, this
Hey,
part's
what's going up,
good,"
Aether?
except for this part? Like, bro,
I hope
they're
you were
still
having a good
part
4th of
the
July.
same fucking community that's been left unchecked for 2 fucking years. It's crazy. And you just people just fucking dismiss it. Well, they don't really count because they're just the vocal minority. I'm bringing this up one more time, okay? And then I'm just not going to bring it up ever again. Did the vocal minority make a song about me that has over 2.2 million?
Wait, video about Tectone having his life ended goes viral on Genshin TikTok. I vaguely remember him talking about that, but I never listened to it. That's weird. Did it actually go viral?
Million views and 72,000 likes, plotting to come to my house and fucking
wow.
murder me and set me on fire. At a certain point,
Wait,
you need to understand
really?
how truly large this quote-unquote vocal minority actually is, because I'll be real, dude, not really that much positivity going outside other places, right? When it's the vocal minority that you ever hear about, maybe it's time to actually check those fucking people. My opinion. Only 2.2 million minority. Yeah, dude, true.
In 2022. And I'll report on that and we'll talk about it. And people like that will say that we're stuck in 2016. So if we'll talk about people like that and their response is that we're stuck in 2016, but we're only talking about what
It's only a couple million, bro.
they're doing, it's really just a secret confession of who
Like that one time where they planned to kill Kokomi's voice actress because her meta
I remember
because she
that.
wasn't good enough in the meta. Like, dear God.
That
they
was
are.
fucked.
And on that note, I'll wrap this
dude.
video up. As always, thank you for
Kokomi
tuning in.
and her voice
Like,
actor
let's be real,
are
dude.
a national treasure.
Vocal minority. Shut the fuck up like you know anything about how many people there are. When a post gets over 50,000 fucking likes, 70,000 likes, talking about killing people, you just start realizing what positive post has ever gotten that much attention. It's crazy. Bro, the community is a dog shit. If a part of your house is a black molded, it's still fucking black mold. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's ridiculous. And the fact that I tried so hard to keep these people in check, but there were so many fucking pussies who were too afraid to fucking say anything, and now they realize that they've won. And it'll never get better. It'll never get better. Because the people like myself who have actually tried, and I will also say MTash has tried quite hard too, it'll just never get better. Because we missed our opportunity. Because we were too worried about fucking staying in the right, being seen as the good, happy guys. Like people pretend that ignoring issues is solving issues. It's so cringe. It'll never get better. It'll always be this fucking bad, and it'll never change. It blows. It's like saying, oh, the attic has asbestos that is falling into the AC and it's poisoning me. Yeah, but it's just the attic, dude. Just stay in the living room. Just stay in the living room. It's just
Stay in
never
the
been
living
addressed
room.
by anybody other than me and Mas. Just shame. Oh well, fuck it. Claim that bankroll. Raid Shadow Light.
Okay. That was interesting. Yeah, I really wish I could have been here whenever like Genshin first started to like see the come up of everything. But since I started so late, you know, most of the stuff I'm just, you know, hearing crazy stories about. But damn, dude, that is crazy. I can definitely see how Tectone and maybe Amtash were the only two that were actually trying to actually push back against it. Tectone especially, obviously. But I don't know if it's too late though. I don't know. A really interesting example on how you should view problems, and this obviously didn't come from me, but it's I'm trying to think of the title of this, like, this comparison. But anyways, so basically it's as though you're like you have to slay a dragon, right? So let's say you want to slay the dragon and get the treasure and be rich, all that good stuff. So you know where the dragon is, aka the problem, which is in this castle. So there is a chance that you could go into this castle to try to slay this dragon and take infinite amounts of treasure, which is basically solving the problem. And there is a chance that you could go in there and the dragon is still a baby, right? And you can go in there, take out the dragon, boom, because it's just a baby. It could still be in its egg, whatever, and then boom. But the longer you wait to actually go slay the dragon, then the more of a chance that dragon is going to keep getting bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. And then by the time you actually go to try to slay the dragon, it's so large, so powerful, that it brings you down to your knees and destroys you. So that is always a really good example that I always like to go back to whenever I'm just like, oh, I really don't feel like dealing with this, or I don't feel like dealing with that. But then I think of that example, I'm like, okay, if I don't deal with this now, then it could keep getting worse, and it's not going to solve itself, and all this other stuff. And then what if I won't be able to deal with it? So that's an interesting example. Just a little food for thought. If any of y'all are having issues or problems that you don't feel like dealing with, just get them out of the way. But yeah. All right, that's the end of this video.